All right. What's up, everyone? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You know the drill. You know the intro. Let me go ahead and switch over here. I am having some technical difficulties though on my end. Okay, that should be good. Why can't I hear anything? Check the monitor. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. That still works. All right, let me just do something quick. I'll go ahead and switch things over. It's not a big deal. It's just for some reason, I can't hear my own music. The intro song was playing. I didn't realize until. Hold on, let me get the music on going here. Cool. Okay. You guys should be able to hear that. Go ahead and switch over here. All right, what's up, everyone? Let's see. BetaBot, good to see you. Armand, morning, Johnny, morning, crew. Good to see you, my friend. Mr. Reckless, yo, Johnny, how you doing? Prathish M, Johnny, how's it going, my friend? Let's see. Alif, good to see you. Hey there, Johnny. Hi, crew. Hit the likes, boys. I appreciate it, Bay Areas. Illusion, hey there. Hey there, Johnny. How's it going? Going good so far. Let me go ahead and just pop out this chat here. I was gonna do something quick. Clap show. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We got a lot to talk. We got a couple of things to talk about today. Unfortunately, you know, when it comes to these larger moves, it sometimes might take a little bit to play out. I want to go over some scenarios here, some things that I'm thinking, what I'm going to be going over, or what I'm expecting. As you can tell by the title, me personally, I don't think we're done, guys. That's just me. I could be wrong, but for me, I would like to see lower. At least come down, test this region of support. And if, you know, for the short side, me personally, I would like to see a little bit more of a larger move. Maybe something like this play out. Maybe give one more dump, pump, something like that. I would love to see something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to happen. But you know, maybe we can be working our way down slowly. There are some levels of supports to get by. I've seen a couple things being drawn out. The main thing, it's very funny to see that it seems like every time, I'm not going to mention names, but hold on, let me take a sip of water first before I start talking. Guys, look, I got a glass this time, so it's water, right? So usually I've seen people, you know, drawing a whole bunch of things. It's quite funny to see how some people here on YouTube are so bullish, and then every time things don't go their way, they find another line of support to draw, and then they start coming up with, oh, we got a bullish, you know, ascending broadening wedge or an ascending broadening wedge. I mean, to be honest, I'm so out of touch with patterns that I think it's a bullish pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I've been seeing this all drawn all over the place, and before we were looking at like this trend line, it's pretty funny to see how many people are you know, drawing these trend lines and trying to justify being a little bit too bullish in my opinion. But correct me if I'm wrong. You know, this is the next thing everyone's looking at, so we'll have to see how that holds. We got to take it level by level. I'm acknowledging that could be a possibility, but at the same time, I would like to see at least a pump. Sorry, I'd like to see, you know, this come down, test, maybe put in one more and then break through. We'll have to see how that holds, but there are some areas of support to talk about, some actual areas of support, not just some diagonal trend lines. There is going to be, where the heck is my tool? I would consider this area to be support as well as this area to be support. They were kind of close. There's definitely a good pocket of support. I would like to see at least come down and be tested. Hopefully, you know, regardless if we it's hard for me to really pick a side at the moment. I do have positions on both ends, and for me personally, I like to kind of just gauge to see how price behaves in certain areas of support. If we come back down to this region, maybe put in some larger structure, maybe I might be a little bit more bullish. You know, if we come down here, bounce, maybe put one more lower low, maybe I can go ahead, and that would be a very good area to long from if we do break that. But gotta take it one level at a time. Let's see. Pratish 18K. Hopefully, we'll see. Joe, happy hangover Sunday. Good to see you, my friend. All right, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna test something quick. Hold on. For some reason, it might be my headphones. I had a feeling that I was afraid this might happen. Shit. Backup option. You know, I'll put in my AirPods. So like this cable for these AirPods is dying. I'm looking into alternatives, and I might be spending a pretty penny on new headphones coming here soon, just because these cables are too much, man. I have so many cables. All right, hold on. I gotta take this. I just like to listen to music while we do this, and before when I was talking, it just felt kind of empty. So for me personally, I just like to listen to something while we're here hanging out. It's weird not having headphones on my head. Let me just go ahead and put in my own playlist. If any Christmas songs comes up, let me know. I'll skip them. Let's do this one, this playlist. Okay. What are you listening to? Your own voice? I was until now. I just put on some playlists that I have on Spotify. Let's see. Ben Cohen thinking we go in 11 to 12K. We hit in the 50-week MA and could get the next lay down. He's actually he's actually bearish. I would be surprised. I was in his most recent live stream. I listened to it the last like 5-10 minutes or so. Trying to see if he would respond to me. If you guys don't know, all right, Ben was actually here on the channel once. All right, I wish I should write this stuff down when this stuff happens. But yeah, Ben just decided to pop it in chat. I said hello. You know, he just kind of he stuck around for a couple minutes and ended up leaving. You know, guys, it's one of the biggest YouTubers here, crypto YouTubers here in the space. So it's pretty cool to see him. Actually, turn to this. There we go. It was pretty cool to see him. It was like a little bit of a fanboy moment. It was really cool. Manage your subscriber. I would be shocked. Is that public information? Pratish, can you double check? Okay, maybe there's no way he has his subscribers public. There's no way. If he does, let me know. All right, well, let's keep going though. You know, let's keep an eye on a couple things. I just want to see how the RSI is doing. All right, so I did want to point this out because this is something, so they did want to notice. Looks like we did put in, we did put in a very slight bullish divergence here on a 2 hour, and I'm 2 hour on a 125 RSI setting. So I would think this is a little bit more of a significant level. To me personally, like I said, I don't use these levels or these indicators to go ahead and make trading decisions off of. I will definitely consider them either to support my argument or to go against my argument. We'll just have to see how price behaves. It's something I'm going to keep an eye on. But, you know, just mark these levels out as support. Look at the divergence. See if it holds. Oh, why is it playing this song? Hold on. Okay. Keep an eye on. Let's keep an eye out on the areas of support here. Something to just go against the main idea that what I'm currently holding, and I feel like some of you guys might be holding as well. If you guys are bullish, you know, there's definitely some things to back up your ideas. But at the moment, we have the main pivot. That is the key level for us to hold below. And until then, you know, I'm going to be looking for a much larger downside. I really don't see any other possibilities besides the fact that maybe we could be getting something like this. I'm not the biggest fan of this just because of how this is completed. Maybe you could get one leg higher. I don't like this at all, really. But that's definitely possible. But I feel like if we do continue to pump, I think that we're going to be definitely a little bit more explosive to the upside. There's because we're in so much resistance here. And price has been fighting that around this region for a solid couple weeks, I would say. A solid week or two. And even going back to the previous area of resistance here, you know, you can see that we fought in this region here for a very long time. So we'll have to see how, like I said, ultimately it really depends on how price plays out. We'll keep the levels intact, or levels drawn out. If we do decide to pump, I'm not going to say take a long position just because I'm still in long from down here. But if you guys, you know, we're going to go ahead and ask me if I would take this. If I wasn't in a position, I would possibly consider this. But we'll have to see what happens in the near future. I'm a fan of Ben too. Ben's a good guy. He's an OG. Ben was here for more than an hour. He might be your sub. If that's public information, that would be insane. I don't think that's public though. There's no way he has his. There's no way he has his subscribers public. Would it be fair to say 22,720 is the long level? Yes, Joe. Yes. If you're not in a long position, I would attempt that. The other reason why is because it's pretty developed. You know, if I go to like an hourly, you know, to me, it's clear as day. You still have to prioritize the larger structure at the end of the day. I don't want you guys to be too overly bullish just because I'm pointing out a position. But in case we are wrong and that price does decide to reverse to the upside, that would be the setup I would consider. I'm taking that position, don't have a long open. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'll leave it. For those who are interested in taking that position, definitely not a bad idea. Definitely not a bad idea. All right, let's take a look at ETH. All right, so for ETH, it's pretty similar. But the only difference is that this B wave is a lot less developed, in my opinion. It's kind of just more moving sideways and, you know, more of a sharp decline than BTC had. But pretty much, let's go over to long-term scenarios. Maybe I'll go, if you guys want me to go over to long-term scenarios for BTC, I'll do that as well. But you guys should know the drill by now. But for those who don't know, ABC, is this the end? If this is the end of something, we're looking at a possible larger A to a B to extended C. All right. Next option is that maybe we are done here, or maybe sorry, I already said that. Maybe we are not done here. Maybe this is the beginning of something. We have a larger A, which is the yellow A wave, and we do have a possible B here to an extended C, or the C wave. Sorry, the B wave can go ahead and extend further here with an ABC here. All right, and then we can go ahead and look for lower lows. Me personally, I would like to, if that were the case, regardless of what situation, I would need to see about that 2032 region be broken. All right, well, yeah, 2032. So we can get a, if we do decide to pump, I'm looking for at least that next area of resistance. I'll go ahead and try to take a trade from there, but we'll have to see how it behaves. If we get up to that region and we just blast right through it, let it, let it go, let it rip. And obviously, depending on which direction we go, we can also come back down, put in a wave like this, and have this be part of a larger AB, something like that, for extending higher. If that is the case, I would say that 1076 region is a good pivot of support. I would like to see it come down and be tested and eventually form a completed structure if we are going to dump further. If that level fails and we just keep pushing down, 882 is going to be the next level of support for me. Let's see, got triggered into the ETH long. Oh, okay, you took that one. It's decent. It's a decent hedge. It's not my favorite position. I would rather take that BTC position personally. But you're going off of this one. You know, something I want you guys to practice, and just like understand is sometimes when you think we're identifying these hedge positions, I want you guys to go ahead and just, you know, draw that same structure on a 2 hour. All right, and then compare it to the original size of the original setup that we're taking. Now, can you sit here and ask yourself, is that proportionate? Is that a good proportionate setup to compare to the short position? Me personally, possibly. I'm not confident in saying yes, but I would say it's a decent setup. It's not something I would take personally. Like I said, I'm also from lower positions. If you are looking for a long position, it's not a bad one. But you have to, at the end of the day, prioritize the short setup. But if we are bullish, definitely a good place to be bullish from. I can't argue that. But just for me personally, I would have a hard time taking this, even if I wasn't in a long setup already. Just because it's not as clear and developed. You know, I'm eyeballing this. But that's just me. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say, guys, close your positions if you're in this already. It's a setup. For that setup, would it be smart to treat that as a scalp and use less risk because it's not a great setup? Yeah, you can say that, Joe. I would, if you're really not confident or the setup is not that good, you could take half risk. Yeah, I would say it's a good. I would say you could do that. That's something I would do. I would treat it as a scalp, not as a scalp position, but I would take half risk if it's not that prevalent. All right, let's go over LTC. Anybody take that LTC setup? I know some people were looking at it. Like I said, it's the same thing. This is a little bit different because it's a little bit, if it's at a higher point, but still, how does it compare to the larger setup? It's decent. I'm not gonna lie, it's decent. All right, let's see. But yeah, that long position, that pivot's gonna be around $90. So definitely a decent hedge position or hedge long. Let's see, for that's, oh yeah, I read that, Joe. Mr. Johnny, how are you? Contracts, good to see you, my friend. I'm doing good. How are you? But yeah, if you guys are holding short, I would still hold short. Just hedge yourself with the long. Hopefully you can get a larger direction. Yeah, they all look the same with a small ABC long. I do agree, Leaf. That's why it's a little bit hard for me to be a little bit more confident in the setup. To be honest, BTC has the best looking one so far. BTC is the best looking one. That to me is a much larger clear ABC. Now, some people, you could go ahead and draw this. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I would be safe because I know some exchanges have put in a higher high. I would go with that. Me personally, like I said, I think that it is a much clearer setup than the rest of them. Let's see. Fine, thank you. Just taking 3 days of rest after my stop loss hit with that last lower low. That is my rule, LOL. When I make a long-term order, I like to risk more than normal. Oh no, you were using too much risk contracts. But yeah, it's good to take a break sometimes though. All right, let's take a look at 99% risk thing, bro. I would hope not. I would hope not. All right, let's see. First of all, I want to thank you guys. We're done with the main part of the TA. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. For those who are new to the channel, I welcome. If you guys are here, we're just the channel is doing absolutely phenomenal. And you just keep continuing to surprise me every single day. I've been developing a really bad habit of just looking at the numbers. I love numbers for some reason. And seeing this grow every day, it's honestly, it's really nice to see. That's the least I could say. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you guys are new to the channel and you're here on a live stream, say hi, say hello, introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you guys. Let's see, Paul, right? Yes, Paul. How you doing, my friend? Pradesh, are you okay, Johnny? Seems your energy is low today. It's funny, Pradesh. I literally woke up not too long ago before the stream, probably like 20 minutes, 15 minutes before the stream. I don't know why. I went to bed a little bit earlier than I did last time because I was just tired. I fell asleep and I stayed asleep for a very long time. I'm good. I'm fine. It's just for some reason, you ever get that feeling where you sit in bed for too long and your body just doesn't want to move? That's how I feel right now. So I'm still waking up, Pradesh. I'm fine. I'm just still waking up. Anyone watch the Chris Rock special last night? I have not. I heard that's out. I do want to watch it at some point. Let's see. I must say I've hit the ETH on the last down, but also on the rebound. Yeah, it's something to keep an eye on, Paul. Let's see. Yes, 10% of risk, minimal risk. But yeah, why would you do that, contracts? Come on. Anyway, that has been my for the past year's experience. When I do things like that and got bad, I rest and move on again. It's like 3% TP trade, or like 3 to 5 TP trades. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, stand up and stretch. Oh, trust me, I did. I did before we started here. This is gonna take me a little bit to wake up. I promise I'm all good. I don't know why. It was just one of those things where I just couldn't get out of bed today. But yeah, contracts. Regardless, one thing is if you are going to be confident in a position, you shouldn't risk you shouldn't compromise your risk even if you are confident. Let's see. Let's see, Paul. So ABC for BTC. So ABC for BTC this time is 22,714 short. No, you would go long. You would buy above that, Paul. Yo, new haircut? Yes, Vlad, I chopped it. I chopped it. It was getting too long. It's getting to the point where it's very hard to take care of and maintain. So I think I got it on Wednesday. Yeah, I got it on Wednesday. I took off like almost half of it. When I see long-term trades, I like to risk more because it's trades that can be weeks for open. Yes, I get that, but at the same time, you have to balance probabilities as well. Even though you might have a very high confident trade on a larger time frame, if anything, you should be adjusting your leverage. You'd be adjusting your position size or actual position structure. Instead of compromising more risk, I would suggest maybe compromising your R&R setup. Is Johnny Crypto the real life Snorlax? Possibly. Possible. It's possible, Joe. The problem is, I don't know what it is. I'm slowly becoming more active, but it's kind of hard because where I live, you know, you can see in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. It's a nice day today, actually. Decent, 55 degrees. But once we start getting to nicer temperatures, I absolutely will start going outside more. But we're just not there yet. Today's going to be very nice. The rest of the week's going to be like low to mid 40s. So spring's going to be a little bit wild till it comes around. I don't know why. I got to stop making excuses, but I know if I start being more active, I'm definitely going to be able to not be stuck in bed so much. Let's see. Paul, if we don't risk, we don't gain. Yes, but if you risk and you lose, then you have nothing to risk. I understand where you're coming from, Paul, but you have to, you can't be too irresponsible with your risk percentages. Do you think BTC will go to 200K in this bull run? And what will the price of CRB USD be? Oh God, BetaBot, I have no idea. I can go ahead and figure out, you know, I would say if we are going to a bull run, I really don't know. Hold on, let's go BTC. Holy shit, guys, you can't make this up. Look at this. I just realized this. You take top and the bottom of the bull market, 0.5 to 0.441 region. I'm not trying to get any ideas in anyone's head. Are we on log? According to the ABC method, the traditional ABC method, I don't like to use this that much because it gives you you can stretch a lot of things. Me personally, it says basically the goal, how you're supposed to read this is take the entirety of the uptrend. So you're hoping for this to be one larger ABC. Something like that. According to the traditional method, how this is supposed to be done, A plus B equals C. So we retrace about 50% of the previous A wave. I'm not going to go ahead and make any official predictions, but it shows that it wants to get to like the mid 200K. But we can just do something like this. What if I actually have to stay on a 2-day? What if price does something like this? Actually, technically, I would say it would be this. Which just puts in one more high. And then we reverse. Debt to Bitcoin. I'm just spitballing here. Let's see. Yeah, I can't answer that question about CRB beta bot. I mean, I can look at it, but I have a feeling I think we looked at this before. The CRV, you meant? Yeah, I really don't take this seriously. Take this into consideration. I would say a reasonable target is like $10. No, not 10K. No. Reasonable target is probably like $10. Let's see. Super C. Hi, Johnny. Have you played with any of the David Tech bots? So I know you posted in the Discord about having problems. Was it the encryptor? Because you said you turned off the encryptor, Super C, and it said it worked. So I had the same issue, but something happened. It was on Bybit's end. So I actually had to go ahead and remake the API keys. So let me know if you're still having issues with that. When you asked if it was working, I did test it and it worked great. I was able to take hedge trades on both sides without it over basically it didn't pyramid over my desired risk percentage. So everything looked good on my end. Just let me know if you're having issues with that, Super C. See contracts. Can you show XRP? Absolutely. Let's see. All right, so it looks like now you have a much larger completed. Now, did I talk about this last time contracts? You had a wick below that completed that setup. Now it looks pretty bullish in my opinion. But we could easily come down and continue lower. This could turn into something like this. So keep that in mind. There's two different options for that though. Let's see. But yeah, contract. That's your best bet. If we remain above that line, the next pivot is going to be here. Above this high at 43.24. If we do get that pump, you could look at something like this, and then that would contribute into a larger ABC. But that's if we only get back below. If we pump above and just keep going, let her rip. Let's see. Paul risks 5%. That's a little bit of a stretch, but that's decent. Yeah, I would say no more than 3%, like Pratish said. If it's your main portfolio, nothing more than 1.5%. Hey Johnny, do you know who invented ABCs? So ABCs, that's a great question, Joe. ABCs is based off of LA wave theory, and I believe the guy's name is Ian Cospley. Case for modification. RN Elliott wave theory. Oh, Ian Copsey. That's the author. Ian Copsey. He's the one who originally created the the ABC variation. Now the ABC variation is a lot more, even that is very technical and very complex. So I, Kite originally took that and made it a little to a more simpler version, and then I kind of been building off of that. Let's see. How does the moving averages 1 day, 4 hour, and 6 hours define the charts? To be a bearer of bad news, it doesn't define the charts. My opinion. Basically shows you the average price, and somehow candles do respect that, but it's not enough to go ahead and make any serious decisions off, in my opinion. A lot of the times price can show you that way before any moving average can. Obviously, I don't know. I made new keys had the same problem. Then switched the encryptor off, and now it's working. Hold on, let me pull something up. All right, Super C. This is for Super C. Did you actually go to the API encryptor and copy and paste your keys in here and encrypt them? Or did you just go to the bot and turn the encryptor on without encrypting your keys? You turn them on, or you encrypt the keys first? If you did encrypt the keys and let's say if you encrypt the keys. So did you take the new keys? Did you save these keys and use these keys after you encrypted them? Yes, encrypt the keys first. Okay. If you encrypted the keys, use these new encrypted keys, and you still have that problem, I would reach out to William, because that seems like it might be something on the encryptor's end. If that's the case. Let's see. Use Autobots for auto trading. Paul, no, we use them to automate the entries. So we still come up with the trading decisions ourselves, but we use this bot to go ahead and basically take the entries for us. So it allows us to go ahead and enter trades, and basically it'll maintain the trades for us. It'll take care of the trades. Let's see. Let's see. Davor. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong. 20K soon. I would say most likely the probabilities are higher. I think we're gonna go down and test this area of support. But absolutely, I think we're on our way down there. Let's see. My reason why I think CRV USD will go to 1,000 is because this is the first massive bull run for the stock, and I'm not sure. It's possible, BetaBot, but I wouldn't count anything on that. Hey Johnny, would you ever set up your own copy trading on Bybit? Unfortunately, Alif, I cannot do it because of where I'm located. I have to, I'm not going to go ahead and go into it any further, but just say I can't do it because of that. And unfortunately, as much as I love you guys, I don't want to bear the responsibility of winning or losing. Winning, of course, would be fantastic, but being responsible for my own money is one thing. Being responsible for someone else's money is a whole different animal. Okay. One of the biggest parts for me, I have traded for other people in the past. All right. And I managed money, not professionally, but as like a hypothetical scenario. In a dream world, I have managed other people's money. And before I would even touch a dime, I would sit down and I would explain everything that I'm doing, the methods, everything. The only reason why I did that is because I wanted to make sure that me and that same person and I were on the same page. If they see me, you know, if they saw what I was able to do, I mean, the money I made, and then they expected me to do the same thing for them, that's not happening. Especially when they're playing a lot more, that's not happening. So if I do decide to do that, I really have to go ahead and sit down with you one-on-one and explain everything. You have to know just as much as me, or if not, understand the concept before I even consider touching a dime. And so I'm not saying you guys wouldn't be able to do that. It's just, for me, I just can't bear that responsibility for strangers. I know you guys follow me I know you guys are followers. You guys are subscribers, so thank you guys so much. But to me, you know, I don't really know you guys on a personal level. It's different. It's different for me to do that for a friend that I've known for my entire life, or friends that I've known for years, way before YouTube, than to just, you know, open up a platform and have you guys sign up. Much of it would benefit me. It's nice when it's good. It's not going to be so good when it's not performing well. But I know where you're coming from, Leaf. When are you looking to take profits on BTC in each short? It's a great question, Sky Knight. So me personally, it depends how this plays out. Let me move my mic better. There you go. I would personally say I would want to see. I would need to see a larger A play out into a larger B. Now, even still, I would want to see price. Okay. All right. The only way I would go ahead and take profit, Sky Knight, is if we get a larger drop with a larger ABC pullback, and then playing into the continuation of a possible B. That's the only way I would take profit on the short. If we don't get that, I'm not taking it. Trying to adjust the volume on my music, and it's doing it on my phone. Well, I gotta check something quick. These things I don't think I've charged my AirPods in a while. It's not telling me what the case is at. Well, I'm gonna go plug in this case. All right, sorry about that. I just had to plug in my AirPods, just to make sure I didn't lose connection with them. Let's see. As I know, David from David Tech played a big role for the ABC strat. Yes, David has played a ginormous role. He introduced it to a lot of you guys. Like, I would say Kite was the original, not the founder, but the original person who put it on YouTube, right? After Kite, David Tech basically saw the strategy, implemented it, and tried to automate it. That was big for the exposure of ABCs. The actual indicator itself, the automated one, is not my favorite, just because for me personally, it's hard to go ahead and gauge these setups. It's hard for AI to gauge these setups. The best computer when it comes to doing stuff like this, their eyes and our brain. That's just me personally. But David has done a good job working with that, and he's done a lot of work. Yes, let's see. If he loses money, you will blame him. Yeah, that's part of the reason too. Beta bot. You guys are crypto keepers. Okay. Coyote, what's up, buddy? How's it going? We missed you the last couple of streams. I wanted to ask you how the Lamb of God concert was. No, I would never blame him. I know you. I know probably you wouldn't, Leaf, but there's people out there. If I say I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for copy trading, there's gonna be people out there who do sign up, and it's just gonna ruin it for everyone. But good to see you. Good to see you, Coyote. David Tech stuff didn't try. It's not that he tried. It's just the problem is, the indicator would pick up every single ABC, and it's a great concept. And I'm telling you, what's coming out soon, I'm just gonna figure. I know David's got a lot on his plate. He's working on a lot of stuff on the back end. And guys, definitely go ahead and check out his channel. If you guys are subscribed to me and not subscribed to David, please, I would say go check him out. He does really good job at working with automation and automating different indicators, automating different strategies. For some people, it's a good tool. Me personally, how I do things, I don't necessarily need this, but David has been working with me and observing how I've been doing things and trying to figure out a way to make it as streamlined as possible. That's my goal, and that's David's goal as well. I want to be able to basically do this, understand the concepts, but also have the tools at your disposal to go ahead and make it as streamlined as possible. So guys, let's get David to 100K. If you guys are subscribed to me and aren't subscribed to him, please, I invite you to go ahead and check out his channel. Let's see. When is the new chair coming? Unfortunately for these, I haven't ordered it yet. Let's just say there's a couple of reasons why I haven't ordered it yet. But it's coming soon. I'll let you know. And plus, I don't know if you know this, Pratheesh, even if you do order one, the wait times on these things are ridiculous. I think the wait time on the chair I want is like almost a month. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I just want to show you guys the chair I'm going to get. And I want to get. You get the black with the blue. Yeah, look. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right here. 4 weeks. 4 weeks for a build time on this, which is insane. So I think if I do get this, there are authorized dealers out there who sell these chairs, and I can still get that warranty because that's the. Let's see. But yeah, I have to wait and see what the build time on those, or if I can get them from anywhere else. I really don't want to wait a month for a chair. Let's see. Wait, let's see. Teaching man to fish is better than giving someone fish. Yeah, exactly. Wait, can you go over that again? Yeah, of course, Joe. Basically right now, like, I'm looking for a larger dump. All right, to at least come down and test support. From there, we're probably going to go ahead and get a bounce. All right, but ultimately, I'm looking for a larger downtrend to form. All right, if we get a lower low here, maybe we'll get another one here. All right, that's just an example. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out, but if we get some sort of, let's say, an extended C, let's say we break, right, and eventually I would like to see some sort of larger pullback go into play. If that's the case, I'll go ahead and take profit and re-enter here and try to catch the next leg down. It would work into something like this. That's just my, that's how I want to see things. I need to rewatch this video a few times. If you have any questions, Beta Bot, let me know. Do you think the low is in for BTC? Mark C, that is a great question. We've gone over a couple of different scenarios in a larger time frame in the past, but the number one thing to keep an eye on, the number one thing to understand is thinking about the possibilities of what could be happening. Okay. One of the things I always talk about is understanding the larger picture. Right. We have a couple possibilities. One is that we put in an ABC, and we put an ABC within the C, and that was it. Maybe we're done here. Very, very possible. Keep in mind this pivot, and then we're eventually going to work our way up, you know, to a much larger. We're still going to have pullbacks. You know, maybe do something like this. You know, and eventually could work its way back up to make, you know, a much larger bull run. Definitely possible. Another opportunity is that maybe we're not done yet. Maybe this ABC, which is the first one I drew, was a part of a larger structure, and maybe we're working on a much larger B wave. Maybe we're gonna come down, put into C. That's also possible. Another opportunity, or another available option, is that maybe this ABC here, the one I drew before, is part of a larger A. And we're working on one larger A to a B to a C. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but regardless, 2 out of those 3 options require putting in a new low. So it's really, it can go either way, Mark Z. Let's see. Limit God is on Tuesday. Oh, this Tuesday. Oh, this coming Tuesday. Okay. I thought it was last week. I started a new job and have to get up super early, so I missed the past week. Oh, no worries, my friend. Like I said, we're here doing our thing, and you're in the Discord, so I know you'll be caught up. Hopefully, you'll be caught up with what's going on. Although I'm allowed to trade it while on my new job, so that's dope. That's awesome, man. Oh, this David, just up to him. Cool chair. Yeah, BetaBot, check him out. He's a good guy. I have that chair. It's not that great. Wait, why do you say that, Mark Z? I've sat in one of those before. Why don't you like it? I'm actually curious, because if I'm going to spend that kind of money on a chair, I want to know, you know, what are the issues you have with it? I know since he mentioned that now he's 100% automated trader. Yeah, I think for the most part he is. Nobody ever as a kid wanted to grow up and be an authorized chair dealer. That's a good one, Joe. You are right. That is right. It is true. Let's see. If it drops, I will buy more. I'm putting my camera on sale. Do they allow test drives on that chair? Not that I've seen. If you can find one on display, good luck. But I don't know if they have any authorized dealers like around me. The reason why I was able to sit in one of these because one of my good friends has one. He has that exact color and everything, and I sat in it during the stream. I have the exact same one, and it doesn't feel as premium as other chairs out there. Really, Joe? Oh, sorry, Joe. Sorry, really, Mark. My thing when it comes to that chair is I want a mix of comfortability, mobility, and also like I love that back support. I sat on that chair for probably a good like 2 hours, and I loved it. Like just being able to sit back on it. Obviously, I can't really do it now because of my head, but based on where that like the backrest is how it's built, it feels really good. I've sat on it for an extended period of time, and I need something that's a little bit more comfortable than this shitty $150 Amazon gaming chair. I've sat on a Herman Miller, the Aerons. I went to, when I used to work on not my last job, the job before that, I had to go to another building to drop something off. And while I was waiting in the waiting room, I waited in one of the meeting rooms, and the meeting rooms had Aerons in them. And those are nice chairs. Let's see. I have the exact same one. Doesn't feel as premium as the other chairs out there. Let's see. It's really cheap plastic, and getting in the right position is kind of a lot of work. I'm 5'10", 150. A nice chair, but I've sat in better. Do you have any recommendations for better out there, Mark? I'm curious because I need like I said, I need a chair that's comfortable, firm, and something I can sit in for extended periods of time. You need a chair that you can sleep on. Technically, I could sleep on this, but it's not gonna be very comfortable. Like, this thing has a leg rest. I can recline it all the way back. Let's see. Wait, Marcus, do you like? Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe! That took me a second. Chair comfort depends on ass size. Yeah, that's part of it. Man, honestly, not entirely sure. I went to a bunch of office supply stores and just tried out a lot of them. I like more of a bucket style. Okay. I'm just curious to see if any recommendations. Let's see. My chair cannot be slept on. It is cool looking office chair, gaming chair, but can't lean back much. Let's see. Just abuse the Amazon's return policy. Yeah, but I don't want to go through the hassle of putting all these chairs together. If I have to put them together. Let's see. Prathik talking about with girth or depth. Jesus Christ. For big people, bucket size is not comfortable. I'm not fat, Pratheesh. I'm big bone. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Did you enter into larger LTC shorts? LTC short looks like it bounced off at entry. No, I did. For some reason, I did not actually. See, what I do, Coyote, is that I'll set it like I'll set it pretty much at the exact top, if not a little bit under. Yeah, it looks like I don't know if you can see that, but based on where I put it. Oh yeah, I ended up. Yeah, I like just missed it. Are you familiar with the Wyckoff theory? Can Elliott wave correlate? Yes, Mark, I am familiar. I'm not an expert, but I understand what it is. I know there's like distribution patterns. There's different patterns that go into Wyckoff. Let's look up. I want to show you something. So if you guys don't know, you guys can copy and paste photos on the Tradingview. All right, so let me give you an example. You know, it's really funny. It looks like what's going on in the market right now. So let's see if I move this to... See if I can draw ABCs on it. I can. All right, watch this. Let's see if I can get this. So I'm showing you. I know this is not all the patterns, but I'm just giving you an idea of what Wyckoff, like how ABCs can incorporate to Wyckoff, right? ABC. So you probably wouldn't have taken the, oh, what? Okay. So you probably wouldn't have taken that long position, but you definitely would have taken that short continuation. So I don't see another short position here, but I'm sure somewhere in this region you definitely could have got a decent short entry. But you would have got the reversal there off of ABC. You would have got the continuation off of this ABC. So basically, you would have shorted as long as price crosses below that back into the the correction phase, and then during a redistribution, it can play out differently. It's, you know, I'm not going to sit here and deny that what's going on right now looks very, very, very similar to a redistribution pattern. So that's why I'm in shorts, and that's why I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go. Yeah, we caught a short position here. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's somewhere in this region we caught a short position. And then you're going to go ahead and short back down, and hopefully to catch the continuation downward. You should trade in a love sack or hammock. Yeah, I missed it by $2 or $1 or $2, which is nice. Yeah, I missed that too. If I was on the beach, Joe, absolutely I would. Let's see. Are you familiar with the Winklevoss distribution pattern? I just received their bankruptcy files in the mail. Jesus Christ. MF BlockFi. Let's see. Do you reckon you could do a video on small changes to the strat that you would use on a small account for the Discord? It possibly, Coyote. The only problem with that is that it really depends on a couple things. I think about it. The main issue when it comes to that is I have a feeling that I may post that video, or I might make that video, and people are going to try to implement the same thing with money they can't afford to lose. I'm not saying you guys will. I'm just saying at some point I know there's going to be people who join who are going to be doing that. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I mean, if you, like I said, that's not my goal. My goal is not to call anyone out. I just don't want to put people in bad positions. And I have a feeling that me saying stuff like that, or me making a video on that, is going to put bad ideas into people's heads. I look into it and see if there's a better way to do so, but at the moment, for a small account, I just don't think it's I just don't think it's viable. Yes, the Wyckoff word has been going around a lot lately. BTC looks like it might be going up to 22,588. Let's see, or even just a video for the changes of mindset attitude I need to make. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll definitely consider that, Coyote. But yeah, Mark, it's interesting. I might it's something that I have seen before. There's a lot of correlation between Wyckoff and ABCs. But just me personally, a lot of the times I can get the same answers from ABCs than I can from using other methods. Cool, thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it, Joe. Oh, sorry, not Joe. Coyote, I'll definitely look into it, and I'll see if I can find something that's interesting. Have you seen the potential head and shoulders pattern forming on the daily? Oh, let's see. Just my style. I don't really use head and shoulders, but I can go ahead and take a look. Maybe I might have to pull up a different exchange. don't want a bit stamp. Are you talking about the inverse head and shoulders? Are you talking about this one? It's a terrible drawing. Talk about something like that. Just my style. Absolutely possible, but I look at things from a different lens. Instead of me looking at that from a head and shoulders perspective, you know, we could be working on. For me, I like to see something like this form. I know blue on blue is not the best color. We'll go back to orange. All right, and then from there, I would look for some sort of ABC and try to take that and play into the next possible reversal. And then that will, if I go back to a daily, that would play into the head and shoulders. So absolutely, I'm not saying that can't happen, just my style, but at the same time, I would like to see that, but I would take it in my own. I would take it in my own pattern. I'll wait for my own setups to form. But absolutely something I'm considering. Absolutely. Wyckoff just had something in my. I can't tell if Joe, you're trolling. Oh, I gotta mute my mic. I have to sneeze. Yep. Sorry about that. Just a little dad joke. I know. Like Hewley, if you zoom in to the current flag, we are in. I know what you're talking about, the bull flag. That's not how I do things personally. Most likely, I know a lot of traders are looking at that and how I do things. You know, usually patterns like this usually lead me to believe that the opposite is going to happen. All right, and before people were drawing that, people were drawing this. People were drawing this, and then once that trend line broke, people, you know, switched to this trend line. People switched, and then, you know, oh wait, we're in a bull flag within this channel. Definitely bullish. I get where you're coming from. It's just this is more of a style I do not incorporate. I just take things like this from an ABC perspective, take trades off of probabilities, and then let the market do what it do. Just a little dad joke. Why calf, cough? Why is cough spelled that way, bro? People would have pronounced the A too much. Calf. Like, where else does GH make an F sound? The English language is very special. Just confirmation bias over and over. We are doing ABCs for a reason. Yeah, exactly. Make things easier on ourselves. Weak, that's a head and shoulders. That high is the head, left high is a shoulder. Oh yeah, you can say that too, but me personally, like I said, just my style, I'm not. I have been in a part of my training career where I did use patterns. It's just not part of my routine anymore. I'm not saying it can't be successful. I just have better success doing my things. I'm doing things my way. So I absolutely know where you're coming from, but you know, I have ABCs to tell me that. You see what you want to see when drawing trend lines. Exactly. You make your own support and resistances. Exactly. That's why I try my best not to, you know, I will look at them once in a while, but I don't. It's more of understanding where other people are looking, what other people are seeing, other big traders out there. I know this channel's way bigger than me. But unfortunately, you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that. I know there's a good amount of I see a lot of you guys who are in my chats and other YouTubers chats. So I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. So I do occasionally watch. Who was in Ben's chat? It was Sky Knight. Sky Knight was in Ben's chat the other day. I was watching Ben live stream. I saw Sky Knight in there. But I like Ben. I like Ben. Who else? I saw other people in other chats. I saw Richman he's in my chat sometimes. He was in what's his name? Jason Casper's chat. But I don't sit there. I'll just say I know some traders out there use more simple patterns like this, and it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to navigate. Let's just say that. Let's see. Sadly, patterns are only a 65% win rate. Exactly. Well, you know, it's funny. You can make an argument and say, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering again. I got to slow down. I would say a lot of these trades that we take, or at least the strategy that we use, has a lower win rate, but our R&Rs are way bigger than those who are using, traditional patterns. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I love learning with YouTube. Yeah, I'm telling you, YouTube is the biggest information hub in the world right now. There's more stuff, there's more access to information now on YouTube than there is anywhere else, in my opinion. The best part, not only is a hub for information, anyone can access it. You guys can learn this too. You guys can learn anything you want to out there on the internet. This is why I hate going down. I hate talking about this, but I mean, I don't hate talking about this. I just don't want to put the wrong ideas in your head. It's more of a backup, more of a reasoning that you guys can go ahead and achieve whatever you want. The information is out there. You guys don't need to invest a lot of, you know, I'm not saying a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money into learning things that are going to help you. So yeah. More crypto online Ben. The Ben I'm talking about is Benjamin Cohen. You know what? Now that we're here, we're going to look this up. This is the Ben I'm talking about. Guy got 95 million views. That's crazy. This is the Ben I was talking about.
Hey everyone, and
yeah, he was live yesterday. I tuned into his live for a little bit. Yeah, it's got 1 million subs. Let's see. YouTube is a search engine. I don't use Google. Yeah, bro, I became a professional blackjack. Became a professional blackjack player with the internet. Anything's possible, Joe. Anything's possible. Have you thought about trading? I thought about adding the streams to somewhere like Rumble to get larger reach. Yeah, I thought about it. Rumble is a very interesting platform. I will say that. Rumble is a very interesting platform. Do you guys go to Rumble? Do you guys watch Rumble? I know Rumble's a small platform, but it's interesting, some of the people who are on there. Ben is my quant. He always gives me a different perspective. Yeah, it's always good to have other opinions. Nope. Isn't Rumble's for Rumble for racist? That's I would say there's a lot of how do I say this? There's a lot of edgy content or edgy creators on Rumble. I would say that at the very least. Whether you want to imply there certain things, Joe, you can go ahead and say that. I'm not going to go ahead and say that. I would say the content and the creators, some of them are edgy, but I have looked in, there are some people who do crypto on Rumble. So maybe Coyote, I thought about it. But to me, it's like, it would make more sense for me to stream on like platforms like Twitter. Just because Twitter is so much more of an audience. I know Rumble is a smaller platform up and coming. Maybe. We'll see. I'll definitely look into that though. But guys, I do have some exciting stuff coming for the channel. I am in the process of working on a tier. Nah, TikTok should be your main, sadly. I have posted a lot on TikTok. I just never got any traction. I should probably start doing it more, but the problem is my content isn't really, the information I give is not really meant for TikTok. And I'm doing really, yeah, TikTok is pretty cringe, yeah. I try, from a business perspective, it does get more attention, but Jesus, man, 1128. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, look, I'm for a channel that's got 1K, 1K subs. I'm averaging about 40,000 views, 40,000 views a month. Now, TikTok, I can do the exact same thing on TikTok, but for me personally, you're on the platform already. Yeah, this video's got This video's got 63,000 views. Now, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of it has to do with me advertising this video. But I'm advertising to an audience that is aware or is already looking for stuff like this. I'm curious. If you guys have seen this video circulating, it's probably been on an ad somewhere. So if you guys are new to the channel because of this video, please let me know. I talk about the ABC strategy. Help you guys out with. But yeah, let me guys know. Let me guys know if you hear from the channel. I got a decent amount of subscribers from here, but I'm getting traffic to my channel because of this video. It's something I talk about. It's something that it's the information you're getting on the stream. So my goal is to like get the information out, make sure those who are interested check out the channel, and then that's how I gain subscribers. But I'm just, I'm being upfront. You kind of have to do the same thing with TikTok too. You either have to know someone, or you have to have people repost your stuff, or you have to kind of pay for exposure. But yeah, I have a cool thing going on for the channel. I want to introduce something that'll kind of get your foot in the door a little bit more. All right. I know there's some people out there who want to try this out. All right. But they look at the they see they'll see this, they'll see a $200 or $100 price tag, and they'll be like, whoa, I don't want to do that. And I have the Patreon too. If you guys are interested, you guys can sign up month to month. I know I have. I have I have a month to month tier if you guys want. I gotta get rid of this because I shouldn't really host this on this anymore. If you guys want to try it out for a month or two, I have you guys can get access to the Patreon link. I know in some regions Patreon is not accessible or not allowed. So something that I discussed with my friend Vlad, if you're in chat, I appreciate you letting me know about this. But I figured allow people to sign up through YouTube and get access to more exclusive content. It's something that obviously my Discord guys, I'll find a way to make sure you guys can get in as well. All my Discord guys will have access to everything, but majority is going to be already on the Discord itself. So for me personally, how I want to structure it is I want you guys to be able to basically get your foot in the door without committing too much money for it and see if you like it or not. Hope it gets banned. Rumble is just a video platform without censorship. You can find a wild range of stuff there. Doesn't mean you have to watch it all. Little baby dumper right now on BTC. Oh yeah, we're moving. Trigger Trade. Hey, William. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I know. I'm sorry I missed your message on Friday. I actually had to run out of the house and do something quick, and I always forget to. I forgot to respond to you. By the time I got home, it was like very late where you lived. So I figured I'd just wait till. But sometime this week, I would say either Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna try to figure out a time. After we're done here, I'm gonna go into Discord and see what times people are available. I want to get the new users introduced to Trigger Trade. I also want to have people come in and see if there's any problems with if they're having any problems with setting things up. Show them how I set things up. And sometime this week though, we'll definitely do it, William. Anybody watch Tyler S vids? I used to watch a lot of Tyler S. I just don't. He's a funny dude. Now Rumble is great, man. Rumble is an interesting platform. I'll say that. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there. No problem, buddy. Okay. William, I know it's Big Super C is in here. He posted something in the Discord about him changing APIs and still having problems. I'm not sure if he's in here still. But if not, he posted something in the Discord. I'm not sure if you saw that. He told me that he encrypted his keys. He encrypted. He set new APIs. He said it worked without the encryptor, but with the encryptor, it was not going through. Like I said, I'm not too sure, but he said he encrypted the keys and did everything right. Let's see. How are you going? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm a little bit slow getting up today. For some reason, I just couldn't get out of bed, but you know, it's a nice Sunday afternoon here. Hoping to get some stuff done today, but we'll see. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the Discord, I already, check out the second link in the description. I might add the monthly feature and move it to that platform instead of keeping it on Patreon. But I do plan on introducing a different tier once I can get memberships out. Just take a look. Most likely a space somewhere. I'll DM in on Discord. Okay, appreciate it, William. Let's see. Maddie G Ski. Hi, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Sorry it took me so long. I had to pause for a second, make sure I got it right. For some reason, that G Ski part confused me. But how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope you're having a good start to the week or end to the weekend. Fortunately, the weekend is over. All right, dude. Need to go make dinner. Have a good night. Good to see you, Coyote. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope to catch you on the live stream soon. I know you got life going on, but I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Are you the OG Johnny Crypto? So there's another Johnny Crypto out there. And if Jesus Christ, why does this stuff pop up on my YouTube feed? If you type Johnny Crypto, you get this guy. Apparently I didn't know this, but he's like a dirt bike guy. He's very into
Oi.
But he had, yeah, this is the, I guess this, you consider this the OG Johnny Crypto. It's not me. But yeah, I know he does dirt bike videos. I didn't realize, but he has a huge dirt bike channel. Where did I see this at? Yeah, motorsports. That's what it was. Yeah, he's got Johnny Hopper. He's got a lot of subs on his dirt bike channel. So no, he does that a lot more than he does. I could be wrong. He could be doing both channels, but that is not me, unfortunately. Let's see. Not a fan of him. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let you guys be the judge. Let's just say it's nothing I haven't seen before. I forgot how crappy hangovers are. I haven't had a hangover in a long time, Joe. It's been a very long time for me. That could be why your vids aren't being recommended as much. I mean, it's possible, but like if you go to, if I do the same thing again, like I'm sure like if you guys sign out of your accounts or you went to a private page, if you guys go to like my name, the one thing that's interesting is that Johnny Crypto ABC is the third one that comes up. So if I type that, I'm getting, I could be wrong, but I'm getting recommended more. Maybe it's because I'm on my computer. But I'm using the incognito tab. I'm not signed into my account. So I'm the first one. I'm the first one on the list. I don't know what the hell any of this other stuff is. But yeah. I could be wrong though. I'm sure you look great on a dirt bike. I've ridden some in the past. They're fun. Let's see. Shorted folks, are you in live trades? Yes, I'm currently in. Let me pull up my Bybit. I'm currently in trades at the moment still. I'm in only trades for higher points. So I'm still in trades at the moment. Yeah, just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Nice I subbed. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, Matty G. Really, I really do. Matty G, if you have any questions regarding the strategy, how I do things, so if you're not familiar with how what I do in the channel, I trade things from an ABC perspective. It's a version of Elliott wave theory. And long story short, I'll give you some of my credentials. You know, basically what you're doing is you're looking for uptrends in groups of threes, shorting every time price gets back below an established ABC, and then vice versa for a downside. So if you see me draw an ABC to the upside, we're shorting below that red line, and then vice versa for long positions. If you see me drawing an ABC down here, and when price gets back above, we go ahead and long. Some of my credentials, we're shorting this now. I think I'm the only channel, I'm one of 2 channels on YouTube that managed to long the very bottom without a bunch of extra crap on their screen. You know, with minimalist TA. You know, I have, you know, some of my guys in my group have also taken these same trades. We took profit about there. Yeah, we took profit about that region. You know, like I said, there's not too many people who can do short, like tops and bottoms, like, you know, we do here. We shorted the FTX dump before it happened. I can go over a bunch of other examples. I shorted the top of the bull run. Not the exact top, but pretty much the top. I was off by. But if you have any questions, Maddie, fire away. You know, we do these streams a couple times a week, just allow you guys to learn the information, learn the strategy that I use, get good trades, or learn how to get good trades. And hopefully from there, you know, if you're interested, you know, you guys can ask me any questions you might have regarding the strategy, how I set up my trades, anything in between. This is why I do these. This is why I do these live streams. Johnny, do you have a stream account and a private account, nor just one? I have both, yeah. So I have my stream account, which is the one you see, and I have my own private account that I use. That you guys won't see. So this current dump from 23.5 is being blamed on Silvergate. Yes. But we were in this trade we were in this short trade way before that happened. You can blame whoever they want. We blame price action. That's why it's so wild. Every pump or dump just happens to have news. Exactly. I forgot how the quote is exactly, Joe, but it's like, you show me the chart, I'll show you the news kind of thing. People, let's see, humans need to justify price action. Exactly. Humans just, traders who are not as, let's say, traders who aren't doing as well need to find excuses for a reason why price went against their original ideas. You know, we're bullish. We pumped this much. We have to be bullish. Why do we dump? Oh, it's Silvergate's fault. Silvergate's fault. No. I don't make excuses. I just trade the charts. And I just trade the charts, and then the excuses, you know, come out later of why stuff happens. It's really funny to me. Yeah. All right, guys. So we do Wordle. Do some Wordle. You guys aren't new to the channel, and you guys aren't aware of how we do things here. You know, we take time towards the end of the stream. You know, I'm not going to end things now. Were you ever in Potato's Discord? No, I was not. Congrats on your goal reached. I do appreciate that, Spooky Smart. Thank you so much. You know, we're just continually growing. We're doing well. Trades are going good. Life has been pretty good so far. Can't complain. Can't complain. I'm really digging your hint. Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe. Come on. Come on. I know you're just messing around, but great to hear a good story. I appreciate that, Spooky Smart. Even though I didn't really tell you a lot of my story, but I do appreciate it. All right, we're gonna start off with Wordle though. If you guys aren't aware, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up on the screen. You guys are those who are new to the channel and don't know what we do. Usually every stream we like to go ahead and play this game called Wordle, where it's a game where you have to go ahead and guess a 6-letter word or 5 letters. You have 5-letter word within 6 tries. We do this as a community. We do this as a team. So if you guys want to participate, you can. But this is something we like to do for fun. I got this from a friend of mine who also streams on YouTube. I usually pick the first word, audio. All right, IO, I is in the right spot. Decent. I feel like we had this last time. I'm curious to why I exited position from 69K. At the time, Joe, I was using a different method. I was basically just trying to navigate the market as accurately as I can. So I let go of my position. Basically, at the time, my thought process was letting go of positions at potential bullish pivots. Instead of letting price, you know, continue to fall or take continuation methods, I gave it up here because I thought we were going to reverse and keep going. I definitely have learned a lot since then. That's the reason why you guys, you know, I'm never in a rush to take profit. I'm never in a rush to go ahead and look for hedge positions. I'm never in a rush to do any of the things that I do. I go to big time frames. I love price to develop, and then price will show me what it wants to do. All right, it's audio. You guys have any guesses? Something with an O. P, no, L-O maybe? E-O, R-O. I was gonna say radio, but that doesn't work. Logic. Okay, we got something. Thanks, brother. My brain is dead today. No problem, man. No problem. I'll let you guys guess. This, I feel like it could be a lot of words. I have a couple ideas. All right, I'll do the next one. Topic. What the heck? Toic. It's not topic. It's not. Is toric a word? Is toric a word? I'm. Oh, tonic? I think tonic's a good one. Yep. Tonic, Prathish, you got it. It's not tonic? Oh god. We're in some trouble here, guys. We're in some trouble here. I usually don't like to get it to the last. It's not topic either. See, it's not topic, it's not toric, it's not tonic. Oh, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Toxic? It has to be toxic. If it's not toxic, I'm just gonna cut the stream. Okay. I hate getting on the six gas, but it's usually words like that are the hardest. I like this song. I added this to my playlist. Sir, what about GRT? Yeah, we can take a look at that. What's GRT? GRT. All right, from a technical standpoint, it actually looks decent. That separation and trend is about the same. I'm gonna go with ABC, ABC, BC, ABC, ABC. That's gonna be the A. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Currently above that pivot. From a macro perspective, it looks decent. I would say you have a possible bullish continuation method. Continuation setup. As long as we're above the low at about 1397. We have a possibility of continuing upward off of this ABC. That's going to turn into a B, into a larger C. In turn, this would turn into something like this. That's what I would say. ABC with an ABC, ABC, exactly. You know how it is, Joe. Let's see, bro. I have Solana 5,000 coins. Jeez, man, that's a lot. We'll look at Solana for you. Oh, look at that from last time. Jesus Christ, 50. Solana, you know, it doesn't look too good. We're still under 27,016. If we can get it set up like this to where I can get a clear, it really depends. It doesn't have to bounce from here, but I need to see a clear separation in trend. Joe, you're gonna get someone in trouble one day, man. And it's gonna be my fault. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, if we can get something like that, I'm not saying the exact level. If we pump and show a clear separation in trend and come back down, I'll go ahead and look for that setup. But that's all in the air. If we keep dumping, we keep dumping. We need to find a clear separation in trend. You know, this A can take as long as it wants. I don't know where this A can go to. Let's see. What's up? What's up? What's up? Josh V, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. It's always good to see you stop by. I appreciate you being an OG, man. Josh V has been with me for almost the very beginning. So I do appreciate you, brother. Let's see. At $85 I bought. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. You are rich, bro. Oh, God. Guys, don't be mean. If he's asking for help, I can help to an extent. But yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, that's a lot of coins, dude. Hold or trail? Oh, like trailing stop loss. How much money is that? It was $500,000. Oh, dude. Well, now obviously it's worth less. Still 100 grand. I can't give financial advice. The only thing I can say is if Solana can stay above that pivot at 25,916, things are looking good. But right now it's currently holding under. It looks like it could keep going. I don't know. It really depends on how this behaves. Keep that in mind. It really depends on, you know, if you're willing to hold. It also depends on technicals. Right now, like I said, technicals is not giving you a good look. It really depends on how it behaves. Like I said, if you can get back above that 25.85 and stay above it, not just put in rejections, it looks good. Why is I don't think he's a bot. Might be a language barrier. I don't know. Steven, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We're just here hanging out. Personally, I'd sell and buy back in 30 days, claim those taxes. Cause it's a decent option, Joe. I would say it's decent. My targets are $400 in the next 2 years. That's a lot. That's a big number, my friend. I mean, I hope that's not your entire life savings. I'll just say that. I'll take a look at Rune. I think $400 is. Let's see. What's the all-time high of this before I start saying something? You know what? That's not entirely unreasonable. $400 is not entirely unreasonable. From where we are now, it's going to be a bit of a stretch, but from the bigger picture, that's actually not too bad of a goal. I'm gonna be honest. That's not too bad. Katie, I just bought at 103.03 yesterday. Yes, I saw that it dropped. And look at this. Very nice ABC on KDA. I'm not taking it. But for me, I bought a good chunk, not a good chunk, but I bought a decent back in November. I bought a decent amount of KDA spot. Let's see. BTC next pump. What, for like all-time highs? Steven, or just now? What's going on now? I still think we're gonna go down lower. Me personally. I'm still looking for lower. Let's see. What do you say about Dogecoin? Just now, no. I personally think we're still gonna be continuing downwards. I would like to see more downside. There's a slightly bullish case you can make. You know, if we get back above this line, things look decent. We have a decent setup on a 30-minute. Or even like if I zoom out in an hour, it's there. So you could use that to hedge. What do you say about Dogecoin? Let's see. Let's do Doge. All right, so it looks like a couple different scenarios. First of all, Doge is under its much larger macro ABC. But the only thing I would say is I drew this a little while ago. This is before putting that lower low. So I might have to change that, my thought analysis on that. A, B, C. It looks like it's forming an A to a B to a C. If that's the case, bullish case scenario for Doge is that you would need to see Doge get back above 0788. That's bullish case. Once you get back above there, then you can go ahead and think about, taking a position. Not financial advice. I would never, ever give financial advice, especially on Doge. So keep that in mind. Bearish case scenario. Maybe we're not done. This is the bearish case. A, B, C. And that we have some more downside to go. We can put in a possible reversal setup at around like 6.5 cents. Nah, but are you gonna take advantage of that tax break over the next 5 years or not? Lower as well, from what I'm reading. He didn't listen to Carolina. I know what that means. I don't know what that means either. Doge pump fast and drop fast. It is the best indicator, possibly. Let's see. Sam's GF. Oh, Sam Bankman-Fried's. Okay. That's a good one. That's pretty funny. No, he's gonna stop loss. I got you. What coins are you holding or hodling? BTC, ETH, a little bit of Litecoin. I'm also holding ADA. I have a good amount of ADA. I'm also holding some KDA. That's about it. I really don't have anything else that yeah. Maybe I do want to accumulate some XMR. So I'm slowly accumulating some XMR. GRT buy zone for 6 months. All coins are good indicator for BTC. I somewhat agree. Steven, I somewhat agree. ADA was my best performer last bull run, and I stacked it. Nice, dude. That's nice. Staked. It's staked. I know what you meant. Let's look at GRT again. GRT, not financial advice. But it's showing a bullish setup. Come on, where the hell is it? I gotta favorite that, man. We're showing some support in this region. But if that fails, there's nothing significant till about 85. Let's say about 0.84 is like the next area of decent support. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Johnny Crypto, do you put stop losses for longer term holdings? For hodl positions, no, but on spot buying positions, yes. So let me explain. So I took a spot buying position on ADA recently. It was on this pump here. I took a spot buying position, but I set my stop loss at like 15%. All right, so if I get stopped out, I just sell and buy back above when we get back up at 40 cents. If that makes sense. And I'm just looking for higher. No problem. No problem, my friend. So that's example of, but like when it comes to hodl positions, no, I just buy, I DCA, and I hold. Do we do an ABC on oil? Absolutely. What is the... That doesn't look great. What's the ticker for oil? WTI. West Texas. All right. Let's see. Ooh, this is kind of a mess, Joe. ABC within the B. A, B, C within the C. We were fighting this pivot for a while, so it's currently holding above, looking pretty bullish, I would say. Besides that, A, B, C. It looks like... This is the only thing I can see, Joe, but it looks pretty damn bullish, I'm going to say. So fill up your gas tanks. Let's see. Nice to meet you. Thank you for your valuable time. I appreciate you stopping by, asking great questions, my friend. You know, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate a sub, or appreciate you stopping by again at some point in the future. If you have any questions on how I do things, you know, for anyone here who's watching, you know, please feel free to ask. I'm an open book. That's why we do these sessions. That's why we do these, not sessions, but we do these live streams. Allow you guys to get more information from me. Obviously, there's more if you need more direct help if you guys need it. But at the moment, that's what we do. This is why we do these live streams, to give you guys as much information as I can. Hopefully it answers you guys' question. And if you guys are interested in learning ABCs, I can show you guys how to do that or do so. I gotta sneeze again. Hold on. I think I gotta sneeze. Hold on. All right, I think we're good. We're good. I need to get a third monitor. I might be getting a third monitor soon, guys. I already have two, but I want to get one above this one, so I can manage things a little bit better. Hair of the dog isn't working. Wake and bake didn't work. Any suggestions for this hangover? You know what fixes the hangover? More alcohol. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that, Joe. For me, if I'm hungover, it depends how bad it is. But for me, what usually does the trick is Alka-Seltzer and electrolytes, water. What do you think about the volume for BTC now? Unfortunately, Steven, I do not look at volume. So, me personally, I usually don't look at something like that just because volume is always constantly changing. I like to stick to my preset levels, and I'll go ahead and, Price will tell me what it wants to do from there. Let's see. Don't worry, bro. Even I bought $1,000 BTC at around 40K. Jeez, it's not that bad. Eluded collapse. My next step would usually be greasy food, but I'm in no mood food. That's okay. Yeah, like I said, it's a good question to ask, Steven. It's a good question to ask. Yeah. But yeah, it really depends on how bad it is, Joe. Usually Alka-Seltzer and Gatorade, water. That usually helps. That helps me. We've been going for about a little bit over 2 hours now. Wait, did I see that number right? Jesus, 6,600 views. Wow. Thank you guys so much. More beers. All right, guys. Well, this looks like to be the last call. If anyone has any questions for me, if anyone wants to look at something, please, I invite you to go ahead and ask. If anyone doesn't have anything for me, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here for today, folks. Great stream, good start to the week. I do appreciate you guys stopping by. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, I'll hang out for a little bit more. If not, I'm gonna cut things short because I do got some stuff to do today. BetaBot, thank you so much. Thanks for the info as always, brother. Thank you so much, Joe, for stopping by. I do appreciate you. Yeah, guys. What I see about the weekly looks not bad. Did you talk about Solana yet? I did talk about Solana. Like fasting? What do you mean about that? Spooky Smart. Oh, I mean like what I got going on? I am doing good on that though. I'm only eating about once a day, but I'm trying to eat as well balanced of a meal as possible, getting my vitamins in, getting all that done. So I'm doing a lot better with that. The weekly. There's nothing really for me at the weekly. Like I said, for me, the weekly is about like an 8-hour. Just because of how much of a perspective I look, or how large of a perspective I look at price. You know, a couple different things. Either price is bottom down here, or we're going to put in one more low. Or we can put in a larger pullback and then continue higher, something like this. Something like that. Oh, volume? Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, Steve, I don't really look at volume. But yeah, I talked about Solana. Pretty much long story short. Oh, are you guys still... Oh, shit. I hit a wrong button. Okay. Let's see, but are you losing weight? Yeah, I'm down about like I think like 4 pounds in like 2 weeks. About 4 pounds. Yeah, I haven't checked this morning, and unfortunately I did drink a bunch of water, so that's gonna skew. Usually I like to check my weight before I drink anything. I usually go to the bathroom first thing and then go ahead and do, you know, check, but I immediately got up and just went on stream, so I'll check it tomorrow. But yeah, Solana real quick. Pretty much bearish. We're holding under 27. I need to see a clear structure, bullish structure form in order for me to be bullish, but we don't have that at the moment. All right, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you who stopped by today, whether you're new to the channel or you're a returning viewer or an OG. I really do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for coming by today and asking great questions, you know, hanging out, saying hello. I really do. It really does mean the world to me. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. We're going to be here on Tuesday, so mark your calendars. I'll go ahead and on the 7th. Oh, wait, can you guys see that? Which way? This way? Oh, which way is the chair got to go? All right, I can't figure this out. But the 7th, 2 days from now, I'll go ahead and set up ahead of time so you guys get a heads up. And if you're into Discord, I'll let you know. I'm going to be posting. I'm going to start figuring out sessions for the Discord. So if you guys are active, please, you know, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna type out a question and see if you guys let me know what you think, what the best time for it would be. So, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys. From the bottom of my heart, like I said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be good, be safe. Now you know the plan. Trade the plan. Hopefully we'll get an answer here sometime this week. But love you all. Be good. And wait for it. Wait for it. Bye-bye.